All right, what's good, everyone? So we're here for a back squat training at Anytime Fitness Masquish. I just did my decline closed grip bench press training. Awesome. Strength is still rising. It's very nice to see. And what I'm really happy that I did today too is that I got out of my comfort zone. Is that normally when I do the specific workout, I always do the front squat, but I decided to do back squat because there's a trick that I used to do back in the days that gave me my best squat ever is alternating between the front and back squat actually allows your certain parts of your body to rest. For example, when you do the front squat, it's a lot of quads, but it puts a lot of pressure on your knees. When you do back squat, it's more pressure on your lower back. So by alternating the variations, I can still practice the squat motion, but let certain parts of my body recover more. So what happens is that you have better longevity versus if you constantly drill one style of squatting. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna switch it. So what I did 2 days ago, I did front squat, and 4 days ago I did back squat. Now today we're doing back squat again. It doesn't mean though that I'm never gonna do 2 times in a row front or back squat because you see the advantage of doing 2 days in a row, or even like let's say a week completely the same type of squats. Is that you're obviously going to work more the technique. It's repetition. However, me, because I have ADHD, I retain technique very well. I could do a movement once a week and my brain will still remember the proper way to do it because I hyper focus when I train. That's why me, I can take advantage of alternating the variations. So we're going to start with the bar and then after we'll gradually bring up the weight. I'm excited because I'm going to do reverse bend, so I'm probably going to go over a top set of 4 plates today. All right, so 25 on each side. And today too, I'm squatting with my foot like a duck. When I squat like this, I'm stronger. On certain days, I'll squat more with my feet about like just outside 45 degrees. I'm pretty strong still in that position, but I know I'm much stronger when I squat like this versus if I squat like this. You got to find which position is better for you. All right, let's keep bringing the weight up. All right, so 135 pounds. Time for 185. Very nice. All right, 225 pounds. Good. Now I'm gonna put the equipment and go up to 2 plate 25, and then we'll get closer to 400 pounds gradually. All right. Time to put the equipment on. Yesterday I had a pretty good acrobatics training, so I can tell you guys that I feel like my knees are slightly fatigued, but not too much. But that's why I don't fuck around with the equipment. You know, too many people they try to like, oh yeah, I did this raw. It's like cool, but then after not even in a month, 2 months, or even a year, their knees are done. You know, I always train thinking of longevity. You gotta always listen to your body's signs. Even right now, like let's say I say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go up to this. If as I'm like working with a certain weight, I see that it's not gonna happen, then I'm not gonna do it just for the sake of the video. Like who cares? Well, that's the thing. People care too much about people's perception. Right. This outfit is probably one of my favorite outfits for doing powerlifting. I don't know about you guys, but I love to have like the top and bottom same color. All right, so we have 275 pounds. Okay, very good. All right, let's see how 315 pounds feels. Good. We're gonna go up to 365. I did 365, but I forgot to put the receptors so you couldn't hear me, so I just deleted the video. But it went well. So what's going on is that since I did 365, then it went well. I'm going to 385 pounds. Let's see how that goes. Very nice. So since it went up like this, I'm gonna put the reverse bands and then do 4 plates. I have another option that I can do, but I'm not gonna do it. It's not smart. It's too much. Is I could go beast mode and try to do 4 plates. That means I would lay out a huge ass screen, which would pump the adrenaline, but it's not worth it today. Too much of an effort. Too risky. Especially since I mentioned on the video that I had to delete because there's no sound. My knees, like I feel like they're a bit fatigued today. So we'll do the reverse bends. But very nice. Considering what the fatigue, the fact that I did acrobatics yesterday, thumbs up. All right, so we got 4 or 5 pounds, 4 plates, black band, reverse bends. Very nice. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the purple band with a yellow band and attempt 4 plates and 15 pounds on each side. So it's really to work that mid to top portion. So we have 435 pounds, yellow and purple reverse bands. Let's see how that feels. Very good. Not easy, but doable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right away go to the working sets from here, and it's gonna be much lighter. It's gonna be probably um, 2 sets of 5 with 295 pounds. That's it, and then I'm gonna do one back offset, and we're done because we got some sumo deadlifts to do after. Next time, if I feel better, I may actually do the green band and 4 plate 25. So all of this is gonna prepare me for when I'm gonna do no assistance over 400 pounds. It's gonna really like help me have that extra boost because the mid portion to top, I'll kill it. I'm very strong from the bottom. My weak point with the squat normally, it's that mid point to top. That's why this is good to do. All right, so some for the easy stuff physically, but mentally harder. Why? Because it's pretty much the boring part, but that's the part you can't neglect. So 295 for 5 reps. Very nice. So you see what I'm going to do next set is drop it to 2 plate 25 because I want it to be even smoother. And honestly, it's good that I did the reverse bends because the weight felt lighter, even though mentally I'm not in a good squatting day. This is actually a bad workout. Like, how I can tell you that is that you guys might not be able to see it in my face, but I'm not really in the mood to squat today. But I'm so disciplined. I'm gonna do it and I'm still enjoying it. You know why? Because I can see that I'm still progressing even when I'm fatigued. So that's the mentality you gotta have. The next set, 275. To have an even smoother flow. And then I'll put down to 2 plates. We'll see if I can do 12 to 15 reps. All right. Final set of 5 reps, and then we're dropping the weight further. Now let's get it. Very nice. So you see wise choice to drop the weight, much smoother, at least from my perspective when I was doing it. Now I'm going to drop it to 2 plates, and the goal is 15 reps, but I'll listen to myself because I have the belt squats over there to do and sumo, so I'm not going to burn myself out. Like, I still have a big movement to do. All right, let's end this properly. 12 was a good number. Could have done 15, but it would have been pushing it too far. Yeah, good set. Giving respect to 2 plates. So that was it for that. Now I'm going to do my accessories, and then we got some sumo. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, leave some comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you see the evolution of my growth, and I'll see you guys soon.